The American majority racing car speeds by in a qualifying round of the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Take a closer look and you'll see car number 81 is racing for much more than pole position. Its sponsor's mission is clearly stated on the side of the car. They want Americans to pledge to vote to keep America free.
If you're concerned about where this country's headed, if you don't like where we are economically, if you don't like where you're at economically, if gas is too high, if you don't like the fact that you're $130,000 in debt per person, that's their share of the national debt, you have to do something.
For founder Ned Ryan, doing something is getting involved in the election process and voting. Around 1 in 5 NASCAR fans is not registered to vote.
Ryan says it's time to put Americans back in the driver's seat, and he says the goal of American majority racing is to fight against what he calls the triple threat of big government.
Out of control spending, massive debt, and overtaxation. The American majority racing team believes education will make a difference at the ballot box, and they're not holding back on and off the track. Large banners drape their booth on Vendors Row, like this one, which reads, 62% of Americans believe cutting taxes, not increased government spending, is the best way to create jobs.
Know what the issues are, because we think that the issues are what drives people out, and when they know what the issues are, they're going to vote right and see a change in our nation.
Everybody knows that this country has struggled financially for the last 3 or 4 years, and even us as drivers in NASCAR have seen it on the sponsorship side. The fans have seen it. They go to less races, less vacations. Everybody's understanding that there's a problem.
American majority driver Jason Bowles believes basic freedoms are in jeopardy.
There's some things that it should make people very, very nervous. The direction that we've gone and the speed that we've gotten there is not a good sign.
American majority hopes their pledge to vote drive will lead to limited government. Randy McDonald, the owner of McDonald Motorsports, which owns car number 81, agrees.
As government gets bigger, then they make me as a small business owner do more stuff, and I'm spending time doing more stuff than running, making my cars faster.
Ryan says NASCAR fans are very patriotic and usually have more conservative values, so it makes sense to encourage them to make a trip to the ballot box. The American majority pledge to vote drive is not the first time NASCAR has navigated the world of politics. Last year, congressional Democrats spoke out against the U.S. military's sponsorship of race teams. Also in 2011, TeaParty.net sponsored a team in the NASCAR Truck Series.
Of the United States, Michelle Obama and Dr. Jill Biden.
Although some NASCAR fans booing First Lady Michelle Obama and Jill Biden at a race last fall made national headlines, those on the left have not shied away from reaching out to potential voters. Democratic Senator Mark Warner of Virginia even went as far as to put his name on a race car. And although he eventually decided against it, in 2008, then Senator Barack Obama considered sponsoring a Sprint Cup Series race car. Fast forward to this presidential election year. How effective is the American majority pledge to vote drive? Politico.com reported NASCAR races are averaging around 4,000 signups for American majority.
Rock the vote. Other people have been doing this on the left. Why can't we do it on the right and have fun doing it? And we are.
The president of Rock the Vote, Heather Smith, told Politico.com that registering people to vote, no matter what the targeted demographic, benefits democracy, especially if young people are encouraged to head to the polls. 19-year-old rookie NASCAR driver Taylor Doggett gets the message.
If it takes one person to make the difference, that's really what it means. And every vote counts.
A statement both sides of the political aisle believe as they race to Election Day. Mark Martin, CBN News, Richmond, Virginia.